Chosen one, this moment is no accident. Heaven has scheduled your awakening with precision. Something profound has already shifted in the unseen. The atmosphere is alive with whispers of your name. Doors are aligning, pushing you from survival into a season of elevation. God has watched your sacrifices. He has seen your battles. This transition is not random. It is divinely prepared. God funds what he authors. You are about to experience sudden elevation, and the blessings of heaven are marching your way. Galatians 6:9 reminds us, in due season, we shall reap if we do not lose heart. Subscribe and turn on notifications for your prophetic alignment. Like and comment 77 to align with this transmission. But beware, for those you love may now see your light as a threat. What doors are about to swing open? What wealth and opportunities await? How did the delay serve your purpose? Wait until I show you. In the stillness of your heart, hear this urgent message from the Lord. He speaks to you now, awakening the spirit within, igniting the path ahead. You may feel surrounded by silence, as if the air grows thick with doubt. This is not abandonment, dear soul, but the wilderness where God shapes his chosen. Like a sculptor, he chisels away the unworthy, revealing the divine masterpiece inside you. Understand that in these moments of isolation, his hand is guiding you toward purpose. The pain you bear has a sacred essence woven through it. Every tear is a testament, shedding light on the depths of your calling. Embrace this monumental journey, for it is a preparation crafted by his love. The transformation begins now, but the path stretches before you, calling you ever deeper. Reflect upon the shadows of rejection that shroud your past. Perhaps those you held closest now see you as a threat to their familiar world. The weight of their cold absence sits heavy on your soul. Yet, recognize this truth. Rejection serves as confirmation of your divine purpose. Just as Job's trials forged his strength, so too is your spirit being shaped. His spirit whispers through the chaos, transforming the pain into power. While others question your truth, God affirms your calling. What seems like a curse is, in fact, a blessing, the fire that refines you. Each moment of despair brings you closer to the light you were created to shine. The Lord's promise rests upon you, sculpting you, readying you for what comes next. In the quiet echoes of your being, signals of his presence emerge. Have you noticed the signs, the dreams that seem more vivid than before? Numbers appear as if aligned with divine intent, each sequence whispering truth. Deja vu washes over you, igniting memories of places you've never been. These are gentle nudges from the Father, flickering lights leading you home. Just as the burning bush spoke to Moses, so does he communicate with you today. Let these prophetic moments awaken your awareness. They hold the keys to your destiny. Understand that isolation blooms fertile soil for revelation when illuminated by his love. Surrender to the signs, for they herald your awakening into divine consciousness. As you turn your gaze inward, the Lord's voice pulls you forward, urging the next step of your journey. Feel the weight of divine confirmation settle in your heart. The whispers of your intuition serve as sacred guidance in moments of uncertainty. Do you feel the affirmations bubbling within you? These gentle nudges are the soft echoes of God's Spirit, lighting you toward clarity. As the sun rises after a long night, so do your insights mature under his light. They emerge from your depths, showcasing the strength that adversity forged within you. No longer must you walk in shadows. You carry a light that burns bright. The struggles become awakening moments, reminding you of your divine heritage. Step forth now, knowing the Lord illuminates each path ahead, revealing sacred purpose hidden in plain view. Embrace this profound connection, allowing it to strengthen your resolve as His truth unfolds. Awareness settles like morning dew upon the grass, refreshing your spirit. Each wound becomes a testimony of survival, a mark of the battles you've fought. Your identity awakens beneath the weight of divine love that nourishes your soul's journey. Like a phoenix rising, you shed the layers that once bound you to pain. Rising from ashes, your spirit sings a song of resilience and fervor. The Lord's hand flows through you like water, cleansing your heart of doubt. You are not alone. The divine accompanies you in every step. The beauty of your being is a reflection of heaven, crafted with intention and grace. Allow each experience, each hardship, to speak of your ongoing metamorphosis. You are becoming who you were always meant to be, the essence of divinity flowing through human flesh. As revelation blooms within, the raw realization turns to an empowering fire. Every painful memory ignites passion. You transform scar into strength. Now recognize how deeply connected you are to a wider universe. If this resonates in your heart, stay with me. What comes next will change everything. You are called to share your story and find purpose within this sacred journey. Comment, "I carry the silence's crown," and claim your rightful place among the awakened. Your testimony will resonate like a beacon, guiding others who wander. Just as David faced Goliath by faith, you rise to meet your challenges. This is the moment where divine power meets human will, forging a path unbreakable. Embrace the strength that wells within you, for it is not just survival, but a thriving awakening. Yet, shadows linger as the tension builds, promising a profound revelation. What you perceived as abandonment holds a deeper truth of divine initiation. Can you feel that stirring in your heart, urging you to dig deeper? God invites you into a sacred exchange, revealing hidden codes only for you. The confusion you faced becomes the catalyst for your journey into understanding. Prepare, for the Lord's voice will soon unveil what has remained veiled. As you turn toward where the light beckons, remain steadfast in faith. The path grows ever clearer, shrouded in mystery yet lit by His promise. As you step forward, know that God's initiation is a blessing, not a curse. Prepare your heart, for the next message carries the weight of your awakening, calling you closer to truth. You thought you were abandoned, but this abandonment is part of a divine design. In your solitude, God reveals a powerful truth. This journey is shared by all chosen ones. The pain you carry is not a random misfortune. It is a sacred echo of creation. Like a butterfly trapped in its cocoon, the darkness prepares you for a majestic flight. The Lord has ordained this trial to sharpen your spirit, to ignite your destiny. Every wound is like a lantern, illuminating the hidden path toward your divine purpose. The struggle you face is ancient and profound, a rite of passage woven into the fabric of the universe. Remember, even in despair, you are shaping the light that will shine from you. The Father knows your heart, and His hand guides you through this sacred darkness. It is through your pain that you will rise, stronger and more radiant than before. In this great unfolding, every chosen one is a child of an eternal cycle. Think of the desert where Moses wandered. Hardship births wisdom and strength. Remember the trials of Prometheus, chained yet defiant, his suffering giving birth to enlightenment. Each step in the wilderness brings you closer to a revelation only the daring can face. The trials by fire cleanse the spirit, turning base metals into gold. With every heartache, you step deeper into the embodiment of your true self. This journey may feel isolating, yet you are surrounded by unseen legions of light. Each shadow you encounter reveals a story older than time itself. God is with you in every moment, shaping your journey with divine intention. Know this, the fire that tests you also forges your crown of glory. Consider the journey of Joseph, who fell into a pit yet rose to greatness. Remember the cross carried by Christ, a symbol of both suffering and ultimate triumph. Each tale echoes through the ages, weaving together the fabric of existence and belonging. Your scars are the rich soil from which resilience blooms. They speak of trials for a greater purpose. The suffering encountered is not in vain. It refines your character like the purifying flame. You are not alone. We walk this path of awakening together. This is the invisible code of the universe. Isolation precedes elevation. Rejection is proof of election. With every door that closes, heaven prepares to open a window of newfound possibility. Trust that this cycle is steeped in love, nurturing you for a destined ascent. The Lord sees your struggle, knowing it is the very crucible that paves your path forward. In this sacred law, the very essence of your being is transformed through adversity. The trials you endure are part of a higher calling beyond your comprehension. What felt like punishment is merely God's protection, keeping you safe until the right moment. This time of preparation is necessary, a weaving of your spirit into the grand tapestry of existence. Like the Israelites at the Red Sea, your passage is fraught with challenge, leading to awakening. Know that beyond every quiet agony lies a promise from the Father of elevation. The heavens watch closely, waiting for the moment of your powerful emergence. Your journey is inscribed in the stars, written in the language of destiny. God's Spirit walks with you, whispering truth into your heart. Do not despair, dear soul. Your experience is a treasure. Its value grows as you navigate through this sacred law. Indeed, the universe rejoices as you confront the storms of your existence. Each moment of doubt transforms into an opportunity to test your resilience. Like a lioness awakened, your spirit roars for freedom, demanding to be sung. This unfolding is part of the age-old narrative that binds us all, rooted in divine law. Every tear shed is a seed sown into the soil of your future. Each rejection only tempers your strength, preparing you for glorious triumph. On the other side of pain blooms a garden of wisdom, waiting to bless your soul. Allow this moment to be a turning point, a bridge to your sacred truth. When you choose to rise above the fray, you resonate with the divine melody of hope. What binds you now will set you free as you embrace this powerful journey. Now, you may find it hard to accept this reality. Each betrayal, every silence you endured, becomes a confirmation of your divine calling. These experiences, while painful, are necessary to align you with God's great plan. Just as iron sharpens iron, each hardship only serves to refine your spirit. Light emerges from the darkest corners, illuminating the path set before you. Know that you are growing into the fullness of who you are meant to be. The universe uses your story as a powerful key to unlock others' potential. You are not an anomaly. Rather, you are part of a universal pattern. Every scar etched upon your heart is a testament, echoing in the lives of many. Hold tight, for your journey is interwoven with others, igniting a spark of hope. If this is the law that shaped you, then what comes next is a moment of revelation. The next step is crucial. It is where divine promise meets the yearning of your soul. The power within you is building, like a simmering pot on the stove prepared to boil over. As you gather strength, surprising revelations await you, waiting to be unveiled. Can you feel the electric energy in the air, pulling you toward your calling? Every shadow you have faced has been preparing you for this next journey. There is a gift awaiting you on the horizon, a divine calling igniting your spirit. Stay ready, dear one, for the moment of awakening is upon us. Anticipate the joy that comes from embracing your destiny. The covenant awaits, soon to be fulfilled. The second part of your journey lies just around the corner. Every word, every image you receive here is an offering. If you feel this word has touched you today, you can honor it with a sign right here below, with a donation through the Super Thanks button. It is a small gesture, but it opens great doors. As you share in this spiritual harvest, know that your contribution nurtures the journey of many. Let this sacred act beckon more blessings into your life, paving ways for continued revelations. Remember, each act of gratitude creates ripples that resonate through the universe. Your offering is an affirmation of your connection to this divine community. Stand strong, dear ones, for together we rise toward the awakening of the soul. Let's continue this journey, hand in hand, embracing the light that shines within. God walks with us every step of the way. In the shadows of our past, pain lingers like a distant echo. Silent betrayals carved into our hearts remind us of rejection's piercing gaze. Hours stretched into days, as if time itself conspired against us. We waited, yearning for a spark, a sign from the Lord. Every tear shed from our eyes cradled the weight of our souls. Friends turned to ghosts, and the family we knew became merely silhouettes. Yet, beneath this sorrow, a deeper truth awaited us, like a treasure buried deep within the dunes. God, in His infinite wisdom, permitted this turmoil to unfold. He knew the strength each bruise would cultivate within. The pain we once lamented held the seeds of our awakening. The trials we faced were never random. Dear ones, they bore divine purpose. God's hand was intricately weaving the tapestry of our lives. Every heartbreak, every moment of solitude was coded preparation for something greater. Your spirit was being refined, forged in the crucible of adversity. Remember, as the fire refines gold, it also reveals its brilliance. You walked through the understanding that your suffering was a pathway to this truth. Like Job amidst his ashes, there was a divine orchestration that prepared you to rise from the depths. Everything that felt like abandon was preparation for your divine emergence. Each scar whispered wisdom, urging you onward toward your true calling. The Father was not absent. No, He was present in every trial, guiding you toward purpose. Hidden within the rejection and silence lay a profound gift, waiting to be uncovered. What you perceived as punishment was actually the Lord's gentle redirection on your path. Every moment spent in silence sharpened your intuition, shaping your inner vision. It became a silent teacher, revealing truths that words could not convey. Those you thought would be with you may not have been equipped for your ascent. Instead, their distances protected you from distractions that dulled your light. Each gust of wind that knocked you down also fanned the flames of your spirit. You were not cast aside, dear soul, but strengthened for the journey ahead. Like the desert water that quenches the thirst of the weary, your soul was being revived. This was not a lonely journey. It was a communion with his spirit during the deepest trials. What you experienced was the forging of divine strength within your spirit. The rejections became signposts guiding your path, illuminating the shadows around you. Betrayal, instead of breaking you, birthed the seeds of resilience in your heart. What felt like a losing battle was an initiation into something sacred. Consider the cross, where pain became the foundation for redemption and triumph. Pause and reflect on how the trials were rehearsals for your eventual rise. God took every wound and turned it into armor of truth and grace. With every bruise, you became more equipped, more formidable. Remember David, standing bold before Goliath, confident in God's promise. You too are endowed with the strength to challenge your giants, made for this moment. As you step into this radiant understanding, your past transforms into a powerful prologue. The journey of hardship reveals itself as a sacred map leading to destiny. Each moment of struggle connects to a larger narrative crafted by the Creator. You begin to see that liberation was veiled until now, hidden like a treasure beneath the tumult. The timing is perfect. The Lord is revealing to you your divine roadmap. Every step was a process, each challenge a building block towards your calling. You are not merely a survivor. Dear soul, you are a divine warrior awakened to your purpose. Comment "I rise" marked by the divine if this word resonates deeply, for your story ignites hope in others. As you share your truth, know that your testimony fuels the fires of collective awakening. In this luminous turning, your destiny beckons like a phoenix from the ashes. The choices made in darkness are forging beautiful patterns in your heart. What was disorienting becomes your compass, guiding you toward profound revelations. God's plans for your life never ceased. They were merely moving through hidden channels. A glorious awakening awaited, illuminating the steps forward like stars in the night sky. Just ahead lies the promise of finding your true tribe, those who celebrate your ascendance. Together, you will rise, unlocking realms unseen, a community empowered by the Spirit. This moment of clarity is but a doorway, a threshold to the expansive joys ahead. The journey of understanding has just begun, yet anticipation vibrates within your spirit, calling you forth. But remember, my friends, revelation is not the end of this tale, merely a doorway to what's next. Just beyond this horizon lies the unveiling of greater truth and unity. This newfound clarity will serve as your beacon, guiding you through the night's storms. There are wounds to heal, promises to claim, and light to harness. As you journey deeper, know that your strength is rekindled with every step taken in faith. With God's promise lighting your path, the unfolding of purpose will accelerate. The world awaits the brilliance of your light, eager to be transformed by your awakening. Are you ready to walk through this doorway, stepping into the power of your divine destiny? Together, we will explore the boundless blessings that await, igniting a fire within our souls that cannot be extinguished. This is the hour of your unveiling, the moment when the churning waters of doubt part, revealing your sacred essence. You stand at the precipice, bathed in the warm light of God's recognition. Each breath you take vibrates with the energy of transformation, flickering like flames of a holy fire. In this unveiling, darkness loses its grasp. The shadows that once hushed your spirit retreat. The Lord proclaims that you are no longer a captive of your wounds, but a luminous beacon of healing. Your heart, once burdened by silence and betrayal, beats defiantly in rhythm with divine purpose. Feel the weight of your trials dissolve, replaced with the essence of your true self. This is not the end of the journey, but the glory of its beginning. You are chosen, dear one, marked for greatness by the hand of the Father. You have crossed the threshold, emerging from the cocoon of hurt into vibrant existence. The path was laden with stones of abandonment, yet here you are, a living testament of triumph. Like the phoenix that rises from ashes, you wear the scars of survival as a testament of divine grace. No longer are you defined by your past, for you are the healed sign of God's unwavering love. This transformation is your cloak, a radiant garment spun from sorrow and hope, adorned with compassion and joy. The fires of trial have forged within you a crown, a celestial symbol of your resilience. As Moses stood before the sea, so too have you confronted your deepest fears. With God as your guide, you have not just survived, you have bloomed under the weight of adversity. Let your spirit soar, for this is your sacred hour of ascension to destiny. As you embrace this new identity, take a moment to honor the depth of your experience. You are not merely a survivor. You are infused with divine purpose, cloaked in resilience. Within you resides a hidden vow, an unbroken promise to unveil the light you carry. In the fires of your trials, you have been forged into a vessel of strength and hope. Imagine the flame transforming into a brilliant crown, resting upon your head, a symbol of your divine birthright. Feel the whisper of God's Spirit guiding you onward, reminding you that your struggles were but steps toward this moment. Like David before Goliath, you have faced giants, and they have fallen. Embody this essence, the one chosen not just in times of joy, but in deserts of despair. Know that you are sacredly armored, pressed on every side, yet never crushed. Before you were born, God marked you with his fingerprints, weaving your destiny into the tapestry of time. Generations echo your name, calling you forth from a lineage of seers and warriors. In the heart of God's design, you are not an accident, but the answer to prayers whispered long ago. These prophetic scrolls detail your journey through trials, disappointment, and ultimately, victory. This is your divine contract, sealed with the breath of creation and affirmed by the power of the Most High. As you embrace your true nature, the angels rejoice, for they recognize your roots. You carry ancient truths, wisdom etched into your very being. This is not just your story. It's the unfolding of his purpose through your existence. With his love pulsing through your veins, step confidently into this revelation. Claim it as your own divine right. As you rise, hear the echoes of your sacred name, the name that resonates with the essence of who you are. This is the time for a mystical coronation, where the heavens celebrate your awakening. You are a guardian of light, a breaker of chains, destined to guide others in their own perilous journeys. Each of you has a legacy, an ancestral reversal beckoning you to reclaim what was lost. The Lord's generous hand rests upon your shoulder, affirming the truth of your existence. Like a powerful river, your spirit flows, erasing the terrors of the past. The chains that once bound you fall away, stripped by the fire of divine love. Each moment is a testament to what transforms when truth meets faith. Your destiny is unfolding. The realm of the unseen rejoices with you. If these words resonate with the depths of your soul, I invite you to declare your truth. Come in, I anchor this truth in my soul, and let your voice become a ripple, strengthening our sacred circle. Share your dreams, the signs you have witnessed, or the profound knowing that resides within you. Your experiences are the threads that weave us together in this divine tapestry. The sharing of your journey illuminates the way for another. We are the chosen ones, and as we gather, our light grows brighter. With each heartbeat, we affirm the powerful truth of our connections. Let us empower one another as we rise into our destinies. Remember, your voice is sacred. It is a reverberation of the truth that God has whispered to you. The shadows of uncertainty still linger like mist at dawn, shrouding what waits just beyond the horizon. What awakens within you now is merely the threshold of greater mysteries. The journey does not conclude here. Rather, it unfolds into realms uncharted yet vibrant with possibility. You feel the pulse of anticipation. It tingles in the air and ignites in your spirit. What lies next in this sacred path may seem concealed from view, but holds wonders untold. Each step ahead is guided by the hands of the Lord, always leading you deeper into purpose. Here, at the edge of the known, lies the vastness of the divine promise. Keep your heart open, for what is unseen now will soon reveal itself with clarity. A new chapter awaits, one where your true calling beckons you forth like a radiant light. As we reach the end of this sacred scroll, let's take a moment to anchor our hearts. You've felt the weight of betrayal, the sting of acceptance, the bittersweet journey of finding your tribe. Finally, you've begun to embrace the divine path ahead of you. This awakening, my beloved, is not a solitary battle. It's a call to arms, a signal that you are ready to rise. But remember, this journey is just the beginning. As the veils lift and shadows fall, new horizons await. Your spirit is being called to a higher purpose, a divine mission that transcends the ordinary. You are not alone in this fight. Your purpose is entwined with the universe, and it nourishes your very soul. As we seal this message, I invite you to comment 77 below. Let the world know you're aligning with the truth of your awakening. If you feel the pull, subscribe. Join our growing community of chosen ones. And for those ready to dive deeper, our membership awaits a sanctuary for your spirit. But before you go, let me leave you with this prophetic promise. The next revelation is already on the horizon, waiting for you. What comes next will give you clarity on the battles you face and reveal the strength you hold. The clock is ticking, and the universe is conspiring in your favor. Stay ready, because what comes next will confirm everything you heard tonight. The next chapter of your awakening is about to unfold. Keep your heart open. The journey awaits.